My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring. Here we are in the subterranean shunning grounds below Lanedell, the royal capital. Of course, as soon as we went to the objects on the horizon that everyone has been telling us to go to for the entire game so far, as soon as we arrived here, immediately what we needed to do was take a detour. Down. Okay, so it does look like all of them will respawn. Cannot open from this side. I'm gonna try and stealth my way past one of them. I don't really want to have to fight all three of them if I can avoid it, because they do have a lot of health. They don't seem exceptionally difficult for me to take down, but at the same rate, I only have to make one mistake and then suddenly I'm spending a pot that I don't really want to spend, and it just goes on from there. This guy's got glowing eyes though, so that means money. I mean, about 12,000 it looked like. Are you seriously, you have no clue where I am? All right. That's just bad news for you. He actually easily could have got me there. I didn't see how much damage he'd managed to do in his combo. Ooh, I really need some sacred tears. Blood-soaked manchette as well as the blood-soaked mask. The golden rune 11. Let's have a look at those. So blood-soaked mask. Mask formed from tightly wound bandages soaked through with blood. Even the most ghastly cover is more inviting than the festering face beneath. And manchettes. Well, looks like my controller has momentarily disconnected. I'll bring you back when it's good. And I bring you back. In the intervening time, the game has crashed. Oh! Uncollecting the blood-soaked manchettes as well as the blood-soaked mask. I went away, had some lunch, had a coffee. I had what we might call a detour from the detour. Let's have a look at the manchettes at this point, though. Where are you? Any protection is welcome for the festering arms beneath. Manchettes, soakly. Yep. They are exactly what they might appear to be on the front. They're exactly what they say on the tin. deaddove.jpg. Let's actually probably pop a light on myself as well. I mean, really, I am just going to have to engage this battle at some point. It's just take it on favorable terms. I guess I could turn the light off just in case that ends up affecting their visibility, but their visibility appears to be exceptionally poor. So we'll start out with the backstab, follow up with a charged R2, and then an R1, and then another R1, and then they're on the ground, and then I failed to get my critical off. I get the largest lag spike I've ever seen in this game, and then we just stagger them out of existence. And that's how that's done. 90,000 is that? I don't want to respawn them though. Okay, yeah, 90,000 might be enough for me to get a level at this point, but what if I also didn't die? Because I got a rune arc active at the moment. Is a rune arc more valuable than a level at this point? I ask you this question. I'm sorry, you'll have to speak up. I can't hear the answer. In the intervening time, I think I will just treat it as such. Because that allows me to act inertially. Right? Just continue the flow of what's currently going on rather than push against it. Yeah, we're doing a severely devilish amount of damage out here. Preserving Loathes. Und more. Ah! Rats. I'm gonna pop an early magic grease here because I can create those easily. They're not difficult for me. And also, you are kidding me. It's just short of getting It's just short of making that a kill. Okay, so an R2 against an unprepared opponent. That'll do well for us. Hello. You seem like a flamesling target. Get burning. Get jumping, get thumping. Get this club go bump and bump. Hang on. You haven't heard the rest of my argument. And an addendum. Excellent. Seems like we really knocked them off pace with that. I'm getting this weird kind of frame stutter that if it continues happening, I will attempt to go and investigate because it appears to be happening specifically at the height of the battle. And if that just continues into the future, well, I mean, it spells doom. Which isn't a hard word, but it did win spelling bee with it. The rest of the kids just weren't on the level. Knock him down, and then there we'll get our critical. Big thumbs. Maybe some stones is what this situation needs. I mean, honestly, it seems like what this situation really needs is just patience on my part. If I wanted to at any point, I could have just opted to stay out of their way, come in at the relevant points, use a drawstring fire grease probably. Yeah, I think this is about the way I should probably be handling this at this point. Go around to the front, try and go for the critical, miss it, kill the enemy instead regardless though. Flask of Cerulean Tears, did not need to drink that. Flame will cleanse us though of this poisson. No French fish for me. Do I... Flask of Huntress Physic, not exactly what we're on board for right now. I do want to get another grease out. Ooh, I did forget about these. This one scales with Arcane, the Poison Spray Mist, but the rest of these don't. Let's get Blood Boil Aromatic on there. Let's get the Acid Spray Mist on there. I'm going to load up this bar so that I actually start trying to use some of these things. I will eventually remove a lot of these from the bar, but at the moment I don't feel particularly pressed. Poison Spray Mist. Okay, so where I'd like to start from here, against this enemy, honestly, let's be entirely realistic. Against this enemy, the best thing for me to do is probably stay at the range, throw the fire while I have the fire. Although, actually, let's also throw it two-handed so we get more scaling from our strength. Actually, let's use this as a kind of like investigation. So 384, and then if I'm one-handing it, 352, that's a significant difference. Effectively, the Clawmark Seal is here benefiting from the extra 50% strength that you get, or extra 50% scaling from strength as well as requirement from strength that you get when you are two-handing an item. Neat. I like it. Now, let's just go back to basics. I'm going to give them a Golden Land, see if maybe they don't like that, before I immediately realize that, hang on, I've got no FP. This is just going to be a thump in the ground. I'm honestly kind of relieved to get poisoned because I don't want to have to stay outside their boundary the entire time. They're not doing a large amount of damage with their actual, like, personal thump attacks. And my best damage output might be just constantly clubbing and going for criticals where possible. I should also remember to go for jumping attacks, basically, in any circumstance where they are offered to me, because I have the bonus to those. Nice. Oh my god, there's another one? Ugh. Take a hint. I dispatched. Oh, I know what's happening here. This is an attrition corridor. This is a corridor to take resources away from a player who has too many resources before a fight that you want to put them in, where they can't have that many resources. I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing. And I'm down for it. What the... I mean, I don't know how you want me to... There's no ranged weapons in this game, are there? There we go, okay. They'd have told me at the start of the game if there were. Oh. And these just drop down? Oh boy. Yeah, things are gonna get nasty down there. I'll take this neutralizing bolus that I should have taken ages ago. Wait, but does that mean... We do. No, wait, no, we're... What? Huh? No? This is wrong. This is incorrect. We're on like a totally other different level to the... there's more exploration. Oh, nameless. I don't see. Huh? Let's ignore that. We can't take a detour from our detour from our detour. That's just too many. Focus up, fly right. We'll come back there when we can. Get dumped. Get dumped. A good thump. Then another one. Just don't stop, not stop, and letting nut on him. Down to the ground. Make sure that I get the critical. Never mind. Actually, the criticals are overrated, and actually bad. A study does come out. Criticals are carcinogenic. I know. But it's okay, because you can offset it with a single glass of red wine every minute. Hang on. 550. Another 550. Down to the ground. Okay, I don't need to get on the other side of all of it. Let's try just a charged attack. So 660 for a charged heavy. 3 of those will put him on the ground. Okay. I should probably pre-craft some neutralizing boluses as well, knowing that there is poison down in this sewer, and that I won't be able to craft them while I need to be crafting them. Let's get a total of 10. That'll make me feel comfy. I need these Miranda powder. A poison bloom and Miranda powder. Doing reasonable on resources, I guess. Save our FP is completely gone. Mm-hmm. There's a rune arc there for me. His hand's up there. Clearly a hand grasping around the item over there. Actually, let me... I can't refill my cerulean tears, so I'm gonna have to stone clamp this. Stone clamp? Clone stamp! I accidentally spoonerized that. I did not mean to. You have to clone stamp the bar out of the top left there for the thumbnail. It's gonna be relatively easy to do because it's all in the dark area. Yeah, there's a hand right there. There it is. You can see the fingertippies. There's one right there. You can see the fingers. There's one right there. You can see the hand of it. The hand of the hand. Boy howdy. All right. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny big girl. Doo-doo. Okay, are they seriously not going to drop? There we go. 1 down. 2 down. Hey, buddy. You down? Get him! No! Get him! I can't believe that's... Thank you. Got him. Lost Ashes of War. So it was a somber smelling so... I was almost excited by that for a second. Oop. I'm not going to be upgrading 5 more weapons past Somber Smithing Stone. Oh. It's him.
Let me out of here. Must eat more. Defile more. Everything that matters to you for generations to come. I am the Dung Eater, a scourge upon the living.
Interesting. Must eat more, must eat more. I am the Dung Eater, the scourge upon the living, will take from you for generations to come. Let's have another look at the item we have most associated with them, the Seedbed Curse. A curse grown on a body defiled by the Dung Eater. Curse grown on a corpse killed and defiled by the Dung Eater. A tender pox afflicted with Omen horns. Afflicted with Omen horns. A tender pox afflicted with Omen horns. Though we've seen horns like that growing out of the fell Omen, at least. The Dung Eater cultivates the Seedbed Curse on corpses. By doing so, he prevents dead souls from returning to the Air Tree, leaving them forever cursed. One of the most loathsome things found in all the lands between. Now, prevents dead souls returning to the Air Tree, leaving them forever cursed. It might just be, you know, Dark Souls in me, the reading of curse as the curse of undeath. That looks at this and goes, hang on, but aren't all the Tarnished basically cursed? Don't all of them like die and become anew and die and become anew? But I guess they are corpses at the very start and are being arisen. Arise, ye Tarnished, ye of no renown. That, you know, the start, you know, the epic start for all these kinds of games. Yeah, I kind of want to go there. But I have 0 resources, which I think they may have specifically done that like this, so that, wait, hang on, were there any other exits to that room up at the top? I didn't even look. So that you might have to decide whether or not you're going to go in or not. Yeah, I think I'm going to head out the other direction. I don't think I'm going to turn this one in just yet. Wouldn't be surprised if there was an illusory something. Alright, that's the end of that area for us. I'm very glad that was a survivable fall, because as soon as I got off the edge, I was like, this is longer than I thought. I was pretty sure I just... Oh boy. Here's hoping. Let's two-hand this bad boy as well. What I'm going to be doing with no FP. There we go. Get him. It's just a glass shard. That's literally all it is up at the end of here. It's just a glass shard. I guess it's a glass shard and a corpse. And also, you know, provides you a little bit of direction. One of these. Oh, God. These all feel like the hole in the depths that led me to my basilisks and my... one of my first rage quits. And, well, I wouldn't call it a rage quit. That was a scared quit. That was a... that was a... I don't know. Scared the pants off him? Pants quit? That was a pants quit? Because scare quit doesn't really fit, you know? Well, I'm not certain when I'm supposed to stop following this path with them. These don't feel like slugs is all I'm saying. They're very reminiscent of something that would belong here. Maybe something that our previous friend might ingest. Interesting. Why are you here? seems to be an environmental storytelling occurrence of a character with all of these corpses nearby. Maybe they require some part of a corpse in order to cast their magics. I also know the least about this group that I keep encountering here. Start encountering them for the first time, of course, in Liurnia. Oh, tingle tingle. Oh boy, of course, of course, of course. There's gonna be the other one. You know the one. The one with the legs. The one with the legs. You know the one. Swing down 7. There it is. Oh man, enemy really has no chill, but thankfully, neither does Rin. There's Glovewood, Grave Glovewood as well. It's very important that we get that Glovewood, by the way. Sorry, that Violet, by the way. It's of life and death importance. Ooh, another item over there for us. Kind of surprised that none of the rest of the arena is populated so far. I can't lock onto that target, but it might just be because they're through a wall. Well, they're through a wall at the moment. So this is actually how I entered, is the problem. So is there any border I'm missing? I wonder if maybe this is a location for a later fight. Maybe when I've advanced the Dung Eater questline, I imagine. Interesting. I don't know why, but there's like a whooshing air sound in the center of the room as well, which is most present there. Seems to be most present basically directly under these stalagmites. Oh, sorry, stalactites. My apologies. Stalagmite might poke you in the butt. Stalactites, hold on tight. That one. The old classic. Ah, right. I think we're actually going to possibly go and inspect it. Wait. No? Okay. As well expected, I imagine, by the game, I've gotten lost. I'm gonna just drop down to... Ah. I see. Ah. So to figure out which of these ports is on the other side and then drop down deliberately into that one, this is the fail state. Excellent. I know what we're doing. I know where we are. My name's Rin. I'm a barbarian and a beast at the same time. We've got this. Okay. So I know that this one is basically on the boundary. So if I can find another one, basically exactly here, it would be ideal. No? No descent? That's fine. That's fine. I'll take the fireproof dried liver. Now I'm starting to get a little bit bent. Oh. Hello. Ah, I see the signs of corruption on you too, friend. Dung Eater's been very busy. I don't understand that one. I was directly in front of them while they were in a down state, and I did the R1. That's supposed to critical. I'm almost certain. Some Moonstone 8. more excited about that. I'm a little less somber, a little more smithing stone. Is this going to be a path back? I'd really like if it were a path back. Oh no, this is the path back. Oh, Cousin, or something, come. Excellent. I'm a bail, heal. I may take some advice that was also given to me. Ooh. I may also take some advice that had been given to me. Specifically that advice. You need to go and do Hyetta's stuff before you continue in the sewer. Now, this presents a problem. I activated Hyetta very, 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 very late. And as a result, Hyetta has largely got the idea that she ought to spawn at locations that I've already gone to and don't really have a good reason to go back to. So I asked my housemate about Hyetta. What are the kinds of things I should be looking for? Is there any kind of like hint in game? And he mentioned that apparently Hyetta is seeking something nearby. So the Chiburu grapes make sense, which makes sense as to why the first location we found her was directly out back of lake-facing cliffs from Stormvale, because in the behind the castle part, where are we? Well, I guess it's just technically this area immediately in here. Behind the castle area has the first Chiburu grape in it, and then you meet Hyetta immediately outside. So, the other location is... It's not that far up. Where is it? This one? No, that's Artist Shack. Revenge's Shack is... Purified Ruins. It's definitely not up there. Revenge's Shack, because you get one from Edgar the Revenger. Wait, actually, Revenge's Shack in a completely different area, is that? Huh? Hang on. Where's this shack at? I could have sworn I'd seen it. Running? I'm not gonna wait. I need to demonstrate it because I need to go there right now. Dang. Purified Ruins. Lyska. Where was the third Chiburu? What? I don't remember that one. Judge of Vows. Relicaria. There's literally a grace inside. There we go. Revenge of Shack. Literally, there is a grace inside of the Revenge's Shack. Where was the other grape? Good gosh. Oh, that's gonna take some doing. That's gonna take some doing. Cuckoo Savage Outlet there. Oh, Hyetta! So she can't be like literally immediately next to it. Just land octopuses basically as long as the eye can see. Given warning, it's not necessarily particularly close, which might actually mean this is a poor metric for me to try and use. Because the other one was relatively close, right? It's just, it's from the back of... It's just from the back of Stormvale to lake-facing cliffs. All right. I am going to go and ask I think I would rather see the questline completed than roam all of Liurnia. So I will bring you back in just a second. Okay. Relatively-ish nearby, but Purified Ruins? It's apparently the first location I should look. Hopefully, she'll just give me hints as to, oh, actually, I'm headed over the hill, something like that, you know? I also doubt it. I think that's her in the distance, actually. Oh, yep. All right. First one.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me?
Absolutely.
I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light. And when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes. You're not like the others who give me grapes, are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me. Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes. Their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes. But you seem somehow firmer.
Yep. They're not my grapes.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. You are most kind. May the blessing...
All right. Not gonna get any more info. Oh boy. Well, let's go figure it out. And we're back. At this point, I just decided to immediately teleport here. It's directly next to Gatetown Bridge.
Hello? Is someone
Wanted to
there?
make sure I wasn't just gonna
Would you
roam
donate
around for a
any
huge period of time
Shabriri
after getting here.
grapes in your possession on a
Yep.
pilgrim when I eat one of the...
Yes, yes, yes. You've said so before.
Now I can feel the distant light once more. That aside, I wonder what Shabriri grapes really are. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to behold.
Literally, yeah. They're human eyes, bud.
No. That's not possible.
It is.
So those noises I heard were...
You okay?
Sorry.
Need someone to hold your hair?
I'm alright now.
I mean, you're wearing
Don't
a
mind me.
eye band and ponytail tie. You'll be fine. Right?
I apologize. You only did as I asked. I'll be fine. Think no more of it. I apologize. I'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. You'll be fine. Oh, God. I figured there was going to be an animation to accompany that sound. All right. You can still be there? Yes. Hyetta. Have you come to terms with it yet?
Is that you over there? I've gleaned something very important indeed, thanks to you. The reason why it was eyes I had to eat. The distant light is far and frail, so faint it can't be seen by the naked eye. But with everyone's eyes together, it appears. Finally, it all makes sense, I'm certain now. I will be a finger maiden.
Well done. I'm glad that you've decided your
I've
vocation.
gleaned something very important, I'm certain now.
Now, you're going to have to start working on your hunch. Have you considered always being in the fetal position? At all times? With no exceptions? So, reverting to our previous rule, because I also have... Where are we? The Fingerprint Grape, eyeball of the Night Vike in flamed yellow. If offered to the Blind Maiden, it will lead her to the source of the distant light, allowing her to become a Finger Maiden. So, this one? It makes the most sense if it was, like, immediately up in this area. So let's go, because, like, you have to go all the way around for the access to this area. So let's go Church of Inhibition, then run down from the top. check out the town a little bit. Because this is where Vike was. I was wondering if maybe she would be here because there's also that other finger maiden there. I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time doing a random search here, but if that is a kind of semi-ish reliable tool for figuring out where she might be, I'd like to be sure of it. I also really want to minimize the amount that I have to load up wiki pages because there's, you know, just a possibility at any time that I accidentally see something spoiling in something else. Where are we? So it's like main village outskirts. Let's go in. Fancy Flame Village. Couple people about. Scratch sense, of course there are. Tell you what, she doesn't seem to be around here. Up on the rise, maybe at a nearby site of grace even. Whoa. Bunch of items down here I never picked up, apparently. Gimme. I have yellow, as well as a Frenzy Flame Stone. And then there's these. Knowing, as I do, that killing all of them is not necessarily going to give me anything at all, I'm just not going to do that. All right. I think at this point, all I can do is check one last location over here. Frenzy Flame. Yeah, there's no way she's going to be in the tower. All right. Again, I'm gonna go check. I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, this should be easy then. I basically had the right idea, but the wrong area. We're looking for Bellum. Actually, did that already show me on the map that she's here? I thought that was a nomadic merchant that it was showing on the map there. No, yeah, it was the nomadic merchant. But, hello, Hyetta.
Hello. Is that you over there? Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. I would truly love to try one. The distant light seems far closer than before, but I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad.
Absolutely.
Oh, a fingerprint grape. Tried and true. What a wondrous thing. A fingerprint grape. Oh, how sweet. Yet, how it burns. Thank you. I've composed myself again. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sure I'll be a finger maiden.
I'm sure you'll make a finger maiden yet. I think that's the... I think that's basically the only other outstanding thing outside of the area. Let's return to the underground roadside. Did I ever level up? I don't think I leveled up. I think it might be time to level up. I do still like increasing mind for a bit. Yeah, getting 4 from each on the FP. I still like that. Actually, in fact... Never mind. I was about to say maybe it's the end of the episode time, but having a little bit of a squiz over, I do not remember how long there was in the first section before I had to pause for the controller fault. So I'm going to assume it was only 2 minutes, in which case we got a little while left. Oh. Well. I can see some imp golems over there, ready to drop down on me and stuff like that. So this feels like this is an area that's... Oh my god, it's got a giant fall under it as well. Yeah, this feels like an area that is reasonably perilous from a you can suddenly die regardless of how healthy you are standpoint. I think I might fare better at the moment. With something a little more physical. All right. Certainly not looking forward to facing 2 at a time. I got the smithing stone 7, it's all good. I should check if I have enough 6s to upgrade my Clawmark seal. Because then I definitely have enough 7s to get another level. Yep. So I could get my Clawmark seal to level 19 right now. The jar cannon. I still don't have a 9 in smithing stones, right? That's really unfortunate. I would love a 9. Having collected that item now, I'm probably just not going to challenge both of the omens at the same time again. Like, yeah, it's possible, but the reward for it seems very minimal. Like, they only really seem to give that much in terms of a reward. A scubbing. They only tend to give that much in terms of a reward, it looks like, when they have the soul bonus effect to their eyes. So y'all are very tanky now. Got it. Interesting. Why does this exist? An area that I cannot descend to show to me others that I can't? Because maybe I can change the terrain in some way later? That looks descendable. And in fact, it looks like that might be the point, but I will return to that in just a moment after I make sure that nothing else is. I mean, that's also an easy drop as well. Maybe easier. Looks like it's more intentional even. Let's do it. Had to be a 6. I never got my hopes up. I wasn't even going to ask for it to be a 9. But a 6? Oof. That feels disrespectful. That feels a little disrespectful. That fall still feels lethal. Whatever. There's also that lethal fall. If you want some variety. Now, I don't know about any of these enemies. Sometimes enemies act interestingly when they are on fire. That's not the case here. However, it's still quite effective. If entirely unnecessary. I'm hearing the clicking. Basilisks are coming. They're on their way as we speak. Probably under there, to be honest. I should make sure that I have an open retreat path. No, they're gonna bait it out just longer then? For real? Oh no, they're gonna do the same thing they did with the sewers on the other side. Yeah, but they're gonna do it with basilisks. Got him. I should have killed you more quickly. Does not over this side. No. You want to come over? Hey, buddy. Help. Damn it. Got to recognize as well, these can emerge just straight up from the ground. They're allowed. I shouldn't consider myself safe just because I see an open area. You seem a little more corrupted than the others. But as long as it's just a battle between the two of us, I think I got it. Down and critical. Perfect. Ooh! Omen bound. What's an omen bound? Is it a new type of jar glass? Uses Epi to unleash raids. It's a reusable as well. Unleash raids that chase down foes. Doll of a Curseborn Ban. Uses Epi to unleash raids that chase down foes. Omen babies have all their horns excised, causing most to perish. These fetishes are made to memorialize them. Please, don't hate me or curse me. Please. Deeply upsetting. We also have some golden centipedes down here. Dappled killing beats. Last shard, yeah, most of that being filler. It did look like a shiny room. I'll give him that. Room glistened and glimmered. So that'll be kicking down a stairwell to be able to get back up into the area. Ooh, the sewers seem pretty intricately designed, if I'm honest. All of them that I've interacted with myself so far. Poison. Is this going to go back to the start? Is that what's going on? This is the door that did not open from this side? It is indeed. Ecstatic to see it. That'll also take us to the end of our episode. So for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game. Well, it's Elden Ring. Series playlist up in the top left, YouTube recommendation down below, streaming past the names of people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the thank you. And a special thanks to this episode to Patricia. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves and hopefully see you all next time.